Woke up feeling like the realest nigga alive. Kelly Perpin thighs, bitch, pull me a line. Call me Go Diego Lack, still in his prime. I specialize in the prize, you know I wanna shine. I'm checking my fit, I'm speaking in drip. Skip to me, bitch, excuse my French. I'm looking like I smell like I know I'm the shit. If a penny stick to you, better get my money, bitch. Yeah, I say go Diego. I'm the do, I'm the fuego. On my say so, you get halo. If you broke, stay oil. Go Diego. I'm the do, I'm the fuego. On my say so, you get halo. If you broke, stay oil. Way over there, ay, stay over there. Put them in the back and make them wait over there. Shine over here, I see shade over there. Come meet my little niggas, they strapped up off in her. Bitch, I'm Go Diego, I keep that S on my chest. Blow out all your tires, I ain't nothing but some pressure. Free my Uncle Lester, he whooped the law in the bitch. Free my nigga Katie, you know everybody snitch. Yeah, I miss my sister, my son, they gone. Niggas switching up, I'm hollering, fuck them all. Sleepy Rick, 40 on me, I'm Diego. I'm still under that oil, they eating that potato, I'm Diego. Go Diego. I'm the do, I'm the fuego. On my say so, you get halo. If you broke, stay oil. Go Diego. I'm the do, I'm the fuego. On my say so, you get halo. If you broke, stay oil. Hey, yeah, way over there. Ray Poupon on ice, I'm a walking frigidaire. Yeah. I go where you won't get no respect at. On my Diego shit, I don't forget that. That little bitty bitch that wants know some dirty to Tony. Took her to the crook and dropped her off. Hey, ho, get on me. Hey, they don't wanna die when he try to cross me. Don't cross me. I ain't gon' let them get my, ain't no talking to me. Sachi belt the shades on my face, yeah, they Sachi too. I can see a fuck nigga too. Slick Rick, 40 on me, I'm Diego. Still under that Ola. 38 and the potato, I'm Diego. Go Diego, I'm the do, I'm the fuego. On my say so, you get halo. If you broke, stay oil. Go Diego, I'm the do, I'm the fuego. On my say so, you get halo. If you broke, stay oil. Now.
Yeah. Woo. I'm the man, I'm the man.
Black.
I'm the man, I'm the man. I'm the man, I'm the man. I'm the man, yeah. Hey. I'm the man.
Yeah, I got rubies round my neck. Rubberneck, the connect. Die for my respect. Yeah. Hey, mama always told me, nigga, you a blockhead. Man, I always got in trouble, cause I would never skate. Every year, bitch, look at me. I can whip the cookie, but cook it like they cook for me. Ain't no roach and rats accompanying me. Got gangsters in my section, boy. He seen you on TMZ. Boy, looking like the police. Boy, you ain't in my league. We go down at high speed. You can't hush. You gon' have to show us. I bet 100 duncho. They gon' be scraping you out for the floor. I keep a bad bitch with me. She 223. She can swallow 50. Oh man, she ain't it. Oh yeah, she be ready to go tell him how. She gon' let him holler in that stripper pole. Ain't no snitching, bitch. We be lit. You get hit with that shit. I'm the man. Ain't no playing, bitch. You get hit with that shit. Nigga, I'm the man. Ain't no snitching, bitch.
We gon' pull up, have a business.
I'm the man. Ain't no playing, bitch. You get hit with that shit. Bitch, cause I'm the man.
We gon' pull up, have a business.
Yeah, hold up, show us the money, man. These niggas ain't the whole honey, man. Excuse my 3 for the soul. Better watch though, chop it on. I know a line when I see a lime. I ain't never hang with them hoes. I ain't never changed, I see all of them. All my niggas see the same thing. Yeah, I don't need no new friends, but a nigga did see a new thing. You know the man got a gotta take a new bitch for speed. If she can sing, she can really sing. And she like my ad libs all mine. She don't like when niggas say my name. I say some motherfuckers gon' bang. Move the chop out to see that bitch I eat. Hey, oh boy, got that yakky out here acting babe. Hey, on board. Turn your body go, we go retarded with the talk. My pull up gang strong, bitch. I poke in your yard. We pull up and pullin' in on my butt ski out. Yeah, you know we workin' clean. We tryna get rich, then a big. Ain't no snitching, bitch. We be lit, you get hit with that shit. I'm the man. Ain't no playin', bitch. You get hit with that shit. Nigga, I'm the man. Ain't no snitching, bitch. We gon' pull up, handle business. I'm the man. Ain't no playin', bitch. You get hit with that shit. Bitch, cause I'm the man. We gon' pull up, handle business. Not a blemish on my image, I'm eternal, I'm eternal. Ain't no promise I'ma see tomorrow. Yeah, something but my name, make a fuck nigga stay in they lane. Burn them up and turn them up internally. I feel like I'm eternal, yeah. And I've been living longer than the Lord. Boy, if I ain't believing God, I won't see nothing but them wild. Let her tell him you a king. You will never reach me cause I'm tied to a chick, dog. Nah, I ain't no regret, dog. Standing on the business, everything you want, I know how to get it started. I'm like a cigarette, you want smoke, you get lit up.
What's going on, peoples? What's going on? Welcome in. Can y'all hear me?
My
Five,
slow
you're
ass.
muted.
My slow ass was talking on mute. Sure was.
I'm sorry. I'm over here patting on the baby. I'm sorry.
All right, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How's y'all doing this evening? Let me see who's in here. We got Heavenly that came up in here early. What's up? How you doing, Annie? How you doing, girl? You ain't had to stomp on nobody today, did you, Annie? I'm just saying, you know, because when you get to stomping, you get to stomp. I'm just saying, Court, what's up? Court, how you doing? Court too short. What's up? Cash down there throwing out them chairs. Thank you, girl. Thank you. And some more cheers. And thank you. My mother's keeper. Am I my mother's keeper? Yes, I am. Listen, if y'all old enough to know where that came from, yeah. Okay, so anyway, Rose Milk the head ass down there. What's up, bro? How you doing? Let me see who else is here. Mr. himself is here. Child, this nigga been going through it. Listen, it ain't my business to tell, but he been going through it, child. Listen. We got Leon Wisely. How you doing, Leon? What's up? How you doing? Now listen. We y'all saw the thumbnail. Said let's catch up. So we finna catch up. That's what we doing.
So, yeah, it's a lot going on, y'all. A lot. Fuck the sector shit. Fuck what's going on YouTube. I'm talking about some real live shit going on. I don't know if y'all realize it or not, but World War III has started, and they're not playing. I'm talking about from the Bayern got hit. Iran shot the first missile. Like they are over there going ham. You know, Five, I questioned myself today, and maybe chat, y'all can help me out too. I said to myself, with our idiot orange man that we have as a leader, because of the tariff situation and all this other stuff that he has going on, the question is, what allies do we have besides Israel?
As long as that orange hole is in the White House, none.
Yeah. So I said to myself, China ain't messing with us. Korea ain't messing with us. None of the foreign governments is messing with us except for one. And we over there helping bomb. So I'm trying to figure out who's supposed to help us. Because our peace treaties and all this stuff is messed up over tariffs, over money. Our stuff is messed up. And then at that, not only is he just doing all the extra stuff, he's not even going to Congress and saying, okay, do you mind if we go over and help Israel strike back on Iran? You're not even asking the permission of the Congress. You just overstepping and just like, I'm just going to do what I want to do. So I want to know how y'all felt about that.
See, Sel said we shot first last night. That's why Iran shot back. My son about to get deployed, shaking my damn head. The war been going on, but now it done hit the news to make it official.
So it has been going on. Iran really hit first. I want to say Mr. himself, and not on. I'm not saying against Dubai or any of them. I'm saying they hit first and blew up one of our buildings. That we have on one of their soils down there. I'm not sure exactly where it was, but I know they definitely bombed us first.
Mm.
Okay, Cass, thank you for the cheers. Appreciate you. You always come through and show support. We appreciate you, honey.
Mm-hmm.
But
And she
yeah,
was down there dropping cheers like that
I
orange hoe
seen
was
her.
dropping bombs.
I seen her. I seen her. I seen her. Don't y'all forget to go show Fives Twitch some love too. And let me announce that my sister is an affiliate. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? To Twitch.
yes,
You
I
know,
is.
we did that the last live. Made sure
Thank
sister girl
y'all.
got right up in there.
Thank y'all so much.
So then, on top of all of this going on, Mexico
Mm-hmm.
is going crazy. It's going crazy. The Americans trying to
Mm-hmm.
hide and all this stuff. Like I'm trying to figure out. Like I understand people be going on vacations, all that good stuff. That's cool. But if I know in my right mind that is so much going on right now with the foreign governments and our orange man, I wouldn't go nowhere
Mm-mm.
because everybody in their feelings. Now the Americans that are in Mexico, yeah, y'all stuck like Chuck. Ain't no
Mm-mm.
flights coming through there. Ain't no flights leaving or coming. They're at the airport showing out.
That's crazy.
They're at the airport showing out. What's going on, everybody?
How y'all doing down there?
When I say it's a lot going on, that's why I kept saying to y'all, like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like the Epstein files, it is a lot to unpack with that. And I'm not saying that it's not important. I'm just saying it was definitely used as a distraction. The timing of it coming out is what I'm saying. Not that it came
Mm-hmm.
out, the timing of it coming out is a distraction because all of a sudden we in a full blown war.
Mm-hmm.
Like I understand, like, I have friends that, got kids that definitely signed up for the hold on. Yeah, we beefing with everybody. Don't forget to add Korea in there, Mr. himself. Yeah, we beefing with everybody. We only got like one ally right now. And they getting bombed up. So yeah. It's something else. So we got some videos that we can definitely get into. You know what I'm saying? We invite anybody that want to hit the link. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that y'all want to discuss tonight, make sure y'all definitely say something. Hit the link. We're gonna drop the link after we go through probably a couple of videos. We'll drop the link. So y'all can get right up on it in there. How that sound? 5, can you hear me? 5 has something going on with her computer, y'all. So I don't know if it's acting up again or not.
Now Clarissa
Yeah.
over here acting damn fool.
Oh, okay. It's like, I had the grandkids and I was like, how the heck am I to do this live with little people? Because I never do a live with little people around me. Why both of them went to sleep right before I started live? Like literally, both of them went to sleep. I didn't have to put nobody to sleep. They went to sleep on their own. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know it's definitely meant. You know what I'm saying? For me to get this message out tonight,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Okay, another thing I wanted to say to y'all. I know this is definitely off topic, but I think it's definitely important for me to say to y'all. So today, okay, I went to the eye doctor today. Let me say to y'all, if you are having problems with your eyes, please stop putting it off and go get you some glasses. Your eyes, you only get one pair of them, and they are very important. You know what I'm saying? I went from just having to wear glasses sometimes to drive and to read, and now I have to have glasses from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, and they are not cheap. Okay. So, just food for thought. You know what I'm saying? If you have a problem with your eyes, take care of it. Do not let it prolong, please. That was it on that.
What's up, Aunt? Look, I'm gonna tell
What's
you right now.
going on, Auntie?
I'm gonna tell you right now. God damn it, sit down. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you ever switch from glasses to contacts, you still gonna be trying to push your glasses up. Just
You know what? Something wrong with you.
Mhm.
And I'm so cheap. Let me tell y'all, like, I hate spending money. I would rather stare at the money in bank accounts than to
Mhm.
actually spend it. So I'm trying to come up with every cheap way to go with the glasses. And the lady, like, no, ma'am. Like, no, ain't no cheap glasses. So I'm like, well, since I don't want to spend all this money on these glasses since they got like 3 different subscriptions in them. I'm like, why don't I do contacts? She said, oh, the contacts is just as much. I
Mhm.
said, man. mm, mm, mm.
Mhm.
Lord, yeah, that's my life right now. But just food for thought. Make sure, what I'm saying, y'all taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the eyes are very important. Make sure y'all eating some carrots and some beets, baby, because yeah, I got a
Mhm.
whole lot going on. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely what's costing. The frames don't cost that much, especially if you got your own. It's definitely them progressive lenses. Yeah, and I had to get the elite ones. So yeah, ate my pocket a little bit today.
Now see, I got my old frames still because I like my old frames better than these frames, and I haven't seen any frames like those anywhere else. So I'm going back to
hmm
my old frames next time I get glasses.
hmm I'm telling you, even if you find like a nice pair of sunglasses you like, and you want to have them just pop the frame out, mean not the frame, but the lenses out, and put your lenses in there. That's a good idea too. But it's definitely not the damn frames. It's definitely those lenses. You know what I'm saying? And be smart. You know what I'm saying? Put some insurance on them. Because you
Most
never know when they might get
definitely.
pressed up or broke.
Exactly. I want to see if they can put actually the prescription sunglass frames in my actual sunglasses that I have in.
They do. They can, because I checked on that today. They
Okay.
definitely can. They definitely can. And yes, Ancy, I like my money to grow like a chia pet for sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't like spending money. I'll spend it most definitely, but I have to like replace it like right away, or it makes me feel some sort of way. I can't help it. I cannot help it. Hey, Lily, I'm about to catch up with
Lily.
Mr. himself and see what's going on with your brother.
Yes, have we dropped the link?
We can drop it. We can go ahead and drop it. I'm not playing with y'all neither with the eyes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nobody talking about, oh, I should have listened to you. I don't want to hear it. Okay? I don't want to hear it. Gave you a fair warning. God damn it. Please take care of your eyes. Take care of yourself.
Yes. Your eyes and your
Hey,
toofuses.
Ree. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Please. I don't know. Some people like, I don't know. Everybody brush their teeth. Well, let me see. The people I be around brush their teeth.
Mm-hmm.
So the people, you have to get your teeth cleaned. If you're not going to the dentist getting your teeth cleaned, um, it's bad for you. Let's see if
Mm-hmm.
you got, stuff in your mouth could affect your heart, all types of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying let's take care of yourself, man. Let's take care of
Most
yourself.
definitely.
Auntie, I had to hang around people that was saving money in order to encourage me to save money. I had to see people with real bank accounts that made me wanna save money. And that's facts.
Yeah, because if you don't know, you won't know. Like you really gotta have somebody teach you. Because don't nobody just like what I mean. It don't just happen by itself. You feel me?
Yeah, it's not going to neither. Are we trying to add people at the same time? What's going on, brothers?
Hey, how y'all doing?
All
What
right.
they are doing, what they
Hello.
Is that me?
What's the dealie? Yep.
Shout out to Court Too Short.
What's going on?
Oh, is that roast up
Hey,
there
Court
too?
Too Short. So, what y'all think about what's
Mm-hmm.
going on over here with this war? Put me on.
Roast, you want to go first on that?
I think exactly what the orange guy wants to happen. It's happening. Like I said, he didn't ask no permission from nobody. He going with his moves, all his moves in the country, outside the country, and he's just doing whatever he planning on doing, whether it be from the elite or whether it be just his own agenda. And I feel like whatever he got planned, that's what he following through with. I don't think it's smart as far as all the people, all the countries that himself had named in the chat that we are up against right now, and especially China and Russia. Them two alone is a problem. But I'm gonna pause right there for now.
Hmm. Now, let me ask you this, Rose. Did you hear the conversation that the orange man was having when he said about I don't want to be saying stuff we ain't supposed to say, so let me slow down. So, did you hear him say that because they were putting out the e-files, that he didn't want them put out all the way, and why don't we just go ahead and start a war or something?
Hell no, I ain't heard him say that. That's crazy. That's wild. It's blatant.
And we at war. So, makes you wonder, a little bit more into what's really in the files and what's really true. Um, I did find something that um Bill Clinton, after he gave his testimony, that he had to say. At this point, I believe that they are all liars. Um, I think y'all would agree
Yeah,
with that one. Like I said, you
we
don't know
Every
who
agree
you.
with
last
it,
one of them.
but ain't that it? Democrats too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Every time somebody brings up to me, "Oh, we just need a Democrat in the office," I just look at them and laugh because at the end of the day, so when it comes to the Democrats, they seem to follow the rules, the constitutional rules that are set in place, and they go through the chain of command and get permission for certain stuff to happen. I think everybody are puppets at this point. I think that when it comes to Trump, he thinks he's above the law, he's above Congress, the Senate, everybody. He does not care. He don't care. He's gonna do what he want to do, and he don't
Yeah.
care what position he's putting Americans in.
He's trying to be a
Yeah, I
dictator.
mean, when you say you're above the
That's
law,
why.
he basically made his own law when you include ICE. Like he make them up, invent them?
Did he what?
Didn't he basically create the ICE agency?
Nah, they've been around for a minute.
No,
They've
no,
been
they've
around
been
for a long
around for a
time.
while. What he did was when he got ready to come in office, he had the head of ICE basically put the fire underneath his ass that this is what they was gonna do. They was gonna clean America up because he didn't want the immigrants over here, and he had them in his back pocket. He basically gave him free range to do whatever he wanted to do. So see, this
Yeah,
is
he gave him
what
power and he got rid of some people too. The
right,
ones that was against it.
right. So police they can search you, they can do certain things, right? They can do stuff. ICE can't. So their denial is gonna have US military coming in acting as ICE, but they're US military and they're gonna have the rights of police officers. Yeah. So that's the new thing that's out that they trying to do.
That's why
What's
they
going
been
on, Dirty
shooting
Wife
people.
Beater? Yeah. Yep. So I'm not. It's a state that starts with an I. I want to say it's Idaho. I could be wrong. It could be Illinois. I know it's one of those states that starts with an I. That's definitely starting in where there will be military personnel presenting themselves as ICE, but they're actually going to be military with the rights of police officers to do at free will what they want to do with you.
You know what I think?
Like they're already out of control right now. So.
You know what I think? I think this ain't going
hmm.
in well for the orange hoe. That's what I think.
I just don't think it's about to go well for anybody. And it's scary. It's just scary. That's why I keep on saying to y'all. Dirty White B, you are right. It is martial law. For facts. They've been trying to start martial law. If for all of us that are definitely older, which I think we all are, ain't nobody, in their 20s. As we were growing up, we always heard in church or anywhere, schools, anywhere, of this new world order. Did y'all hear about that when y'all was growing up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been in the play for a long time.
George Bush Senior. Yeah,
Hmm. Been in play for a very, very, very long time. So, all this is just it's coming to an end. It's foretelling itself. That's all that's going on. That's all that's going on. Um,
And
see,
honestly, um, it played out in front of our faces, and we really didn't pay attention to it because we took it as entertainment. But it played out in our faces on the WWF. If y'all remember that far back.
Wait.
hmm.
Okay, so can I talk
Hey Simon.
a second? Hey, how you doing,
Mhm.
baby? Don't worry
How
about
you doing?
listen, you know, you don't want to get into this state of mind where you're entrapped. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one's done anything to you. You choose to be who you are at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? If you want to pay attention to something, that's your business. But you can't just put it on everybody. And I was listening to you for like, I don't know, last 20 minutes or something. And
Simon,
it
don't
just
come up here with that bullshit. Do not come up here with that bullshit, Simon.
I'll get right on your ass, Simon. Right quick.
This is my first time talking to him. I never heard him before.
What's up, brother? Go ahead and speak.
What's up? Look at it. What's up, Annie?
See, I'm one like this, right, Simon? Because we don't know each other. So let me put you on to something. You know, I'm gonna give my perspective and say, you know, how I feel about stuff. I love that other people have other opinions. That's how this world's supposed to work. That's the whole part of these discussions because everybody feels something different. I'm not putting my beliefs or my feelings on anybody. I'm literally stating facts. You know, everybody feels differently. You know, so I'm from New York, so I definitely grew up in a democratic world.
No one's gonna actually tell you the truth, right?
Oh, they will.
You think so?
I mean, what you feel that I'm saying that's wrong?
I don't really feel anything you're saying is wrong. Like I'm listening to you. I'm just like this you know,
Hey, Mike up, son.
knowledge. Like I don't feel that way. I'm just like,
Well, how do you feel? That's what I'm saying. How do you feel?
yeah, you're just very opinionated. You know, you're just very opinionated. You know,
I can hear you. So my audio is loud.
Yeah, sounds going on.
Go ahead, say what you said.
No, I just feel you're very opinionated. You know, I mean, it's the first time we talk, and it's cool. You know, but you're very opinionated, and I don't really think everything you're saying makes sense, and that's just my opinion.
And that's cool if you feel like if you feel like I don't make sense, that's fine that you feel like I don't make sense. Like I said, everybody's can have their own opinion. That's just my opinion. Like, what's your perspective? What you think? Like that, because that's how the world's supposed to work, where everybody's supposed to have.
I think you're a very smart black woman. That's what I think. But
so you tell me what's your opinion on what's going on with the world?
Can you ask me that again?
Huh?
Can you ask me that again?
I said, what's your opinion on what's going on with the world?
You want my opinion on the rest of the fucking world? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I want you to come closer to the mic so we can hear you.
With the world?
Don't
what's going
Come
on
on,
with
fam.
the
We're not
world?
talking
With
to
you,
something earlier.
man?
Y'all calm down, fam.
Look at it. Hey.
No, I'm trying to speak to you. This
Go ahead. I'm listening.
thing over here is interfering. I'm just like, yo, bro.
Hey, bro, man, I'm just saying I can't hear you. I'm trying to hear what you're saying. So if you're offended by me asking that, man, and telling you to come closer to the mic, then, nigga, man, that's your fucking problem. Don't
Can
talk
you
to
turn
me
his
in
mic
your
up?
kind of fucking way, nigga. You shut the fuck up. Shit, nigga. The fuck you talking about?
Listen, I ain't talking to you. I'm speaking to the lady. You understand me? Right?
Man, listen, man, I ain't your fucking kid. You understand me? I just said come closer to the mic so we can hear you. That's all I said, nigga. I wanted to hear your opinion, nigga, and you getting offended by it? Nigga, you a
I don't know
hoe.
why you're
Shit,
I'm pretty
nigga.
sure.
Fuck you.
Why you
I just said come closer to the mic, nigga. You want to talk shit to me, nigga, man. I'm trying to hear
Your
your
back
opinion,
was
nigga.
good.
I felt like you had something to say, nigga. Now I'm saying fuck you. That's what I'm
Let me ask you
saying.
a question right quick,
And
man.
your opinion.
This shit, this is crazy. I
Let me ask you a question right quick. Let me ask you a question right quick though. Just my father know, and it's pretty chocolate and what's there so. As far as like the people we see on social media, we see memes, we see TikTok, we see YouTube videos. Especially like back in 2013 area when the woke movement, the conscious people, conscious movement. When you see this type of people, that's basically college said waking us up, pretending to stay woke, and coming out with this, information type shit. Do y'all feel like that they are plants as well? Do y'all feel like any of them are authentic as far as bringing us together to do something about whatever we can do something about?
Mhm.
I
Okay.
think some of it's
Well,
real,
well,
and I think some of it's fake.
okay. Like you sound really stupid. Okay, you wanna calm the hell down. Okay, like, I ain't got no
Oh
problem with
me,
you, bro. I weren't even fucking speaking to you. I was speaking to the lady.
fam,
You know what
we
I'm
out
saying?
there, we
And
out there, fam.
well, calm down, okay? So, lady, can you tell me? Can you reiterate because
Okay,
this
hold
this
on, hold on,
fool
hold on, hold on,
this fool
Simon,
threw me off.
Simon,
Mm-hmm.
Simon. I'm
All
talking
right,
to you now. Okay,
all right, baby.
I
All right, let's
don't care
go.
who you were talking to. You are on a panel full of people. Okay, if you don't want to speak to anybody up here, then I suggest you drop your ass down.
No, I just want to know what I mean. He threw me off, so I was trying to get to your question. So, can you reiterate it for me, please?
The question was, what's your opinion on the world, on what's going on?
All
Because
right,
you
so
said that,
all right, so good. That's a good thing. Um, it's a good question. My opinion of the world is that um, we need people that can actually pull through, and we have a personal perspective, and our personal perspective is something that's just in our own nature. It's not nothing to do with anybody. I don't know why this is. It sounds like yeah. Kill that. Um, but at the end of the day, like what most people want to do is just meet a partner and just settle. You know, that's what most people want to do. And if they can't do that, they're stretching. And that's what it is. Apart from that, you want to be friends with everybody, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I can't tell anybody how to act. I can't. You know, I want a partner. I want someone to be in my life. I want a wife. You get what I'm saying? It's just that's kind of like a hard reach, But it's kind of difficult because not a lot of people know how to be in a relationship. Like we date, we go outside, like we play around, or like stick it out.
Yeah, that's not answering the question, man. You going far from you getting into relationships. She said, "What do you think about the stuff that's going on in the world, man, right now?" Not a relationship, man.
That's my answer. I mean, if you got something else to say, then fine. I ain't gonna question you.
Do you know what's going on with this war? Have you heard about that? Tommy?
Yeah, no, yo, he turned around like when I open his mouth, I'm just like, yo, bro. Like at the end of the day, that's just my perspective. Like at the end of the day, I know this motherfucker ain't turning around being married. I was married for 10 years,
Fam,
so
fam, you've been adolescent right now, though. Like you just be mature, my nigga. I'm just asking you, do you know anything about the war? Just answer that. Let's move on. You know any details that
Okay.
we haven't discussed already?
Yeah.
Talk to me. What's up?
Yeah.
What you know?
yes, was saying,
No, tell me, talk to me, God. Talk to me.
So like with them bombing, you know what I'm saying, Iran and that type of thing, like, what do you think about that? Do you know where it started from? Is this Israel and drug us into some more ish, or is it just Trump, the orange guy, you know what I'm saying, pushing out his agenda? What do you feel about that part?
All right, so one thing, can I tell you something? I'm not being bad or nothing. Back away from your microphone. Like, your mic is so loud.
Got you.
It's just like,
I got you.
I need to listen to what the fuck you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So you talk about Israel and all that shit.
I appreciate you.
Trump has nothing. Trump has nothing to do with that. Like, like that shit is like an ongoing situation. You know?
Okay,
And
so can I say something to you real quick or ask you something real quick?
of course,
I
baby.
want to say to you that it's definitely an ongoing situation because it's been going on for centuries. The war, with that they got going on over there, it's definitely deeper than what we know. But how do you feel like the president don't got nothing to do with it when he's
Because,
not even taking the steps that going through? He's supposed to go through to bomb anything.
well, I guess to an extent, like every president that steps in will try to make their point. But the fact of the matter is they don't actually do anything. You know, the war does not stop based on the fact that there's a president. It stops because they want to stop it. They want to stop it. It's like street shit. You know what I'm saying? If you got some beef with somebody on road, you choose to stop. You don't have an outside influence. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they make it out like, oh, I did something. Like, no, you didn't do anything. They did it. You don't live in that country. You don't. You don't even know what the fuck's going on, and you're not about to visit either. Do you know what I'm saying? You
But
understand what I'm
most of
saying,
our
baby?
troops, I understand what you're saying, but most of our troops are about to visit over there. They're about to go over there and go to war for something that is not none of our business because the president decided that that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact of the matter is we could play politics all day long, right? But the fact of the matter is like we know we're just inviting these fools into office, and they're just gonna play the card. Like they don't change anything. This has been going on for years. Like,
Most presidents don't change anything. Most presidents followed by Congress, followed by the Constitution. This president doesn't. So, what do you feel about that?
I feel exactly the same way you do. And it's kind of saddening. It's kind of scary sometimes, but I'm waiting for this motherfucker to get the fuck out of office because I want to see what's coming next. Because I got shit to do myself. Do you understand? And
So
I
you
can't
do
even
know
make.
that as long as we're in war, uh, with some quotations on that thing, that it ain't no election, right?
Right. Hmm.
Yeah, they've been saying that for a while. He be trying to be a dictator.
Yeah, dictatorship. This is basically what
Hmm.
he's trying to do, to stay in office, which he was trying to do his last term.
Do you feel like it's a little
So
early for him to be going to war for that to take place? Because he just now got this the first year, ain't it? So like, why so
man,
early? You
yeah,
trying to have a 3-year war?
Rose, he jumped out of NATO. So man, basically, man,
I
he did that so he can do things on his own without going through NATO. NATO keeps the peace around the world.
listen. I don't think he gonna make it for the whole 4 years. Okay, he ain't making it.
Hey, this is something I don't know. Let me ask y'all. When they have midterm elections, is it like re-electing the president, or is it something else?
Say it one more time.
When they have midterm elections, like, is it something that can get the president out of here, or like they put another president in place, or is it just something else that I don't know about? I don't know what I'm talking about right now. But what is
Yeah, I
midterm
mean,
elections? Is it?
No, that's the way to get him up
yo,
out of
yo,
there.
yo, dude, you need
Okay.
to back off your microphone, like seriously.
Can y'all hear me
Like,
clearly or what? I need to come my volume down.
just a little bit, just back off a little bit, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Come my volume down for me a little bit, y'all.
Your
Please.
mic's loud, like it's powerful. Do you know what I'm saying? Yo, this
Yeah.
dude, when he come out, all I'm asking, like, you know, because it means a lot. Who's next? You know what I'm saying? Who's next? You know what I'm saying? Like, this fool is in office putting up executive orders about some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And no one likes it. And I don't really get how he got there, but you know, the voting percentage in this day and age is like minimal 30%. That's all it takes for you to get in office. If any one of us on the platform,
Can I tell you? In my opinion, what I think got him in office?
Yeah.
What got him in office because he had all the foreigners were over here. All the foreigners, the Democrats were giving all the foreigners a place to stay. The Democrats were giving them money, sending them to school for free, giving them everything that the U.S. could offer them for free. So, and that was, they were trying to buy their election, right? So when it was time to vote, those same foreigners voted against them.
Can I ask you a question?
Got them clean out of there. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Did you vote?
No. And the reason why I didn't vote is because I didn't like neither one of them motherfuckers. So it didn't matter. You see, one thing I don't play with is with black people, right? So don't go against us. And when they asked her the question, what was she gonna do for the minorities, for black people, she changed the word black people to minorities and said she wasn't going to change anything. She wasn't going to do nothing extra. Meanwhile, we've been over here struggling our whole damn lives. Okay.
You just say meanwhile. Oh my God.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we've been struggling our whole damn lives, and you've been giving these minority people everything that y'all have never given to us, that we have to beg for if we need help. Like, it's crazy to me how everything went down. All of a sudden, now you black, now your mama washing greens in the bathtub and all this stuff. Like, I couldn't go with her, you know what I'm saying? I just couldn't go with her at all. And you know, Trump, he's an asshole. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to pull this up and find out who you are. I'm sorry, I ain't met you before. You're talking a lot of sense.
Oh,
She talking
I'm
what?
not gonna sit here.
What's she called? Pretty Trucker. Okay. All right.
I ain't gonna sit here and act like I voted and I didn't. Like, everybody be like,
so
vote.
Why do you feel like that? I mean,
because the Democrats ain't shit. Like,
right.
y'all gotta understand this. Like, just because they Democrats don't mean that they're for the people. Like, if we can really get deep down into this, you know what I'm saying? Because if you really want to get into it, when it comes to American, African American, like, the Democrats did more hurt to Black Americans than they did help. And I'm talking about back in the 60s and 70s. And that's just, you know, my personal opinion. When it came to them introducing Section 8 and all that stuff to Black people, like, they did a lot of destruction. When it came to the Black man not being able to be in a household, or we can't help you.
That's kind of deep. I swear you're the first woman I've ever fucking come across that actually spoke about that shit.
And Democrat and Republican is bullshit anyway, because every few years the parties switch.
Yeah, I'm about to say, though, let's not forget that the Democrats were Republicans.
Exactly.
They were definitely Republicans. Mm-hmm. Like, let's not ever get that twisted. They were Republicans before they became Democrats.
You said the country was built on a republic, right?
allegedly during slavery, man, they the black people voted for Republicans when they was able to vote.
Now, let me say this, because I did grow up in a blue state, right? So when you grow up in a blue state, you are mentally taught and you see, you are so against Republicans. You are so against, what they believe in and what their thought thinking is and all that stuff. So when I moved to Texas, I see different.
Your trucker was all by design. It was meant to be like that.
So upstate, if you need help, you can get help. Down in Texas, if you need help, you don't get shit. And they don't give a damn.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I think, me personally, I'm not going to say that everybody don't deserve help, but I'm just going to say, because I personally have done it myself. Sometimes when you overhelp people, they don't stand on their own. They won't get up and do anything for themselves. Oh yeah, and that's facts. Like, it's been many times when black people look at it, have tried to succeed and have our own cities and have our own banks and all of that. They burned us down, they drowned us, they've done everything to try to silence us. Everything.
Why do you feel like that?
Because they do. And you know what's crazy to me, and this is no disrespect to nobody, you know what I'm saying? I love my black people. But let me say this to y'all. We glorify Martin Luther King. We glorify some of these black leaders that they put in front of us. And what we thought that they was there for was bullshit. What we thought that they meant to us was bullshit.
Wow. Why do you feel?
And that's my personal opinion.
I'm struggling to get my head around it.
And then the reason why I say that is because, yeah, you could say you had a dream, this, that, and a third, but you wasn't on the front line with us when they was facing us. You wasn't on the front line with us when they was spraying us. But Malcolm X definitely the fuck was in that front line, baby.
Babe, you can't turn around and go like, oh, you ain't been successful. You ain't made it. Like you
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm not saying that I've never been successful. I'm not saying, let me just say to you this. I've never asked for a handout. I've never had my hand out waiting for anybody to give me anything. Nothing. I've always taught myself, and my parents always taught me, if the white man can have it, you can too. You just got to go through extra steps to get it. That's it.
Wow. Okay.
And I always tell my kids that if you want something, if you want to be a engineer or whatever you want to be, sometimes you got to go through that extra step to be a CEO. It's not going to be handed to you.
You got kids?
Yeah.
Ain't
nothing about to be handed to you. You said you got to work hard for everything that you get, and it's nothing. The on-screen celebration of cheers.
It's cool. Like, everybody enjoying their Saturday? Is everyone cool?
What Cass talking about? Just my five.
I think I might know, but I might not know. Like, there's Simon. Shut the fuck up.
I love you, baby. You're really interesting.
All right, let me mute this off. Anyway, so there are little alerts that you can set up that come across the screen. I didn't know if I had set them up correctly or not, but I guess apparently I set up at least one of them correctly.
You know what? Thank you for the cheers. We didn't see them, but thank you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever Twitch they were sent to, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Look at it. Most definitely. you know, people hate when I talk the way that I talk about, you know, our leaders. I just, you know, I feel like our leaders shouldn't be puppets. They shouldn't allow themselves to be used as puppets to get us to do certain things. And I'm not saying that he wasn't a good preacher. I'm not saying that the things that he said didn't move us and make us want to, you know, do the right thing. But what difference did it make from then to now if we don't go out and march about the serious shit that's going on?
Martin Luther King was part of
Exactly.
the agenda. He was part of the agenda. He wasn't for us. Man, y'all need to do a little bit more research on that.
I
You
mean,
know,
even if y'all caught me and Fives live, I think Mr. Sup, I don't know if you was there that day or if you was at work when we was talking about the dude that ran the FBI.
J. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah, was you there that day?
Yeah, I remember what y'all was talking about. You know,
Yeah, that was a black
hey,
man.
yeah, hey Simon, man, I know you, Simon, man. You know, I met
So
you
how
over
do
at Auntie's. You cool, man.
so how does that work, man? When you say MLK was a part of the agenda, like what was his mission to do to us or with us for him to be speaking against the oppressors and that type of stuff, giving people knowledge and information that they didn't have before that is true about, you know what, like what was his agenda for us?
Man, to keep us from uprising, to keep us
So
being
yeah,
blind to the fact of who we really are. You know, he was part of it, man.
I forgot what movie that is. If I'm gonna find out what movie it is, and I'm gonna have you watch it, roast. Because
MLK loved him some white women too.
him and
yeah.
Malcolm X definitely had discussions, and Malcolm X was basically telling him, like, if you want the people to listen, like, you need to be on the front lines with them. You can't just be in the preaching and saying what you got to say, but then you go hide in the closet when it's time for some action.
Mhm.
And I'm not saying that nothing that he did was wrong. I'm just saying that certain things that he did, you know, that's why Hoover them had him taken out, because it was certain things that they wanted him to do that he wasn't doing. And like I said, once again, let's not forget that Hoover himself was a black man acting like he was a white man.
Man, for real? How you find that out?
His cousin wrote a story. His cousin wrote a book.
So you telling me he was a self-hating nigga?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then when I say he took down Malcolm X. He took down Martin Luther King. He took down the Black Panthers. Like, his whole agenda was to break black people down.
You think he's working under somebody, or he just hated his own?
No, I think he just hated his own. I mean,
That
I
shit
think the
weird to
government
me.
definitely was whispering in his ear, but you know, but can't nobody. Somebody can suggest you to do something. It's up to you to take action to do it. And the way he was moving and all the craziness that he was doing, like, you definitely hated your own people, and you definitely hate the fact that you were black.
So you heard that before too, Mr. himself, about him being melanated?
Thank you,
Yeah.
Cash.
What about you, Five? You heard that too?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to find the where I first saw it. I'm trying to find it.
Okay. That's wild, man. It's 2026 when I
I can
heard
look at
it.
it. Yeah. Like, well, I swear when I heard it, I was shocked. It shocked me.
Right.
Because I'm like, for this man to be doing all this stuff to black people, like, and you black? Well, let's not forget,
How long?
that's why, you know, we have them people that we call Uncle Toms. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He was nothing
Yeah.
but a big Uncle Tom that had authority. Like his own family was scared to even say that they was his family because they knew if they came out and said that he was black, that he was gonna have them illed off.
Mm. So how long ago did you find this information out? Was it a while ago or recently?
Recently, we had did a live on it.
Okay, okay.
You probably was
So I ain't
driving
too
that
far
day.
behind.
Nah, you ain't too far
Most
behind.
like,
Nope. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what live it was, so you can go back and look at it. Hold on.
and the thing about that type of stuff is the stuff that we call conspiracies and conspiracy theories today.
Mm,
That's one of them. Like this stuff come out 30, 40, 50 years later as the truth. You know what I'm saying? But they
yep.
shun it when it's going on.
hmm Like one
All
thing
right.
for a fact that I feel like they definitely do. I think they're always they'll put the truth in front of our face and see if we're gonna go for it or not.
Right. All right, Rose, listen. Listen to this.
There we go. Yep.
Fame would like to recognize J. Edgar Hoover. The White Passing Hall of Fame would like to recognize J. Edgar Hoover, the director of the FBI from 1930 to 1972. The White Passing Hall of Fame would like to recognize J. Edgar Hoover, the director of the FBI from 1930 to 1972, one of the most powerful people in America during that period. When you look at a picture like this, how could this man have passed? People been asking this question for years. One of his cousins even wrote a book about it. Shout out to Millie McGee. Hoover made it his mission as the leader of the FBI to disrupt, discredit, and destroy Black liberation movements. This man wiretapped Dr. Martin Luther King and tried to ruin his image. He's the man behind COINTELPRO, which was devastating for the Black Panthers. When we talk about institutional racism, this is one of the people who created and perpetuated that system, who used the FBI to make life harder for Black people. Meanwhile, he was one of us. Millie says her grandfather, Big Daddy, told her Hoover was passing for white. He was Hoover's second cousin, so he knew the family. He also told her, don't say anything. This man could kill us. They say Hoover's paternal grandfather lived in the Black area of DC when it was segregated. This is one of the wildest stories in the history of white passing. He uses the power he gets from passing to attack Black people and Black liberation relentlessly. Perhaps his attack on Black people was tied to his repressed something, because Hoover was hiding a lot of secrets. Meet Clyde Tolson. Tolson was number 2 at the FBI throughout Hoover's reign. Like Hoover, he never married, he never had a girlfriend, and these two went to work together, went home from work together, had lunch and dinner, went to nightclubs, went on vacations together, went on Christmas vacation together to Florida every year. But no, nothing was happening. Oh, look, they dressed in the same outfit. I could see the appeal. This photo's like a smoking gun. When Hoover died, he bequeathed his entire estate to his boyfriend, to Tolson. Tolson then moved into Hoover's house and accepted the flag that had draped over his coffin, like a good widow. And now these two are buried side by side. So I guess J. Edgar Hoover's in the White Passing Hall of Fame and in the Closeted Hall of Fame. The White Passing Hall of Fame would like to...
Yeah, he looked like he might be mixed.
He was.
Okay, that makes sense then.
hmm But just think about all the evil stuff that he was doing to Black people. I'm talking about going out his way to do evil stuff. Because if you was a black person
Mm-hmm.
and you knew your ancestors' struggles and what they went through, and you
Mm-hmm.
had that type of power, wouldn't you try to make it a little easier on your people instead of
Yep.
making it so hard?
Yep.
Wouldn't you be trying to help the Black Panthers when it come to feeding people instead of trying to make it so hard?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That shit crazy. That's exactly what they mean by not all skin folk is kin folk.
Hmm. I mean, everybody be having their own opinion on what they think everything is. My blinders are off. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to people talk about other people, and that lets you know how that person would treat you once you stop dealing with them. I watch people. I see how people move. I don't try to paint people to be somebody that I don't think that they are. Like you exactly who I think you are. I'm not about to make you be a good person when I know you are evil and a vindictive person. I just can't.
Mm-mm. At all. Not at all. And I keep going on mute because the TV's on in the other room, y'all. I don't want it to like be heard throughout the live.
Everybody I I love that, everybody has their own opinions on certain things. There's just certain things that if me if I do our research or we come up on it, I'm definitely gonna speak on it. Especially if it's facts to it. I'm definitely gonna mention it. Like,
Yes. And I have started splitting up the playlists into
mm,
different categories. Okay. One of them categories is the stuff that's safe to report on as is. And then the other category is the stuff that we have to kind of, you know what I mean, dress it up a little bit. And you know what I mean?
Hey, pretty trucker, just my five.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Uh, I sent the link to my friend, and I was going to ask her to come up, man, because I used to touch bases on a lot of the stuff you're talking about, but she
Mm-hmm.
has a lot of info that I think I would like to hear.
Tell her to come on.
So, okay, I think she might be in the chat. I just told her to come on over and then hit the link. So, I was just letting y'all know, and then, but yeah, I think I would love to hear this, man, because like I used to tell Five, there's a lot of stuff, man, that that we touch bases on that we was talking about, some of the same stuff y'all was saying, and this was years ago, and it's crazy, man. That y'all talking about it now, and bringing this info up that people, man, failed to hear even years ago, and now we here with it. It's going down. So that's why I was like, shit, I would love for her to come up and talk to y'all, man. Because y'all ladies, man, got good opinions on stuff, man. And man, Simon, man, I didn't recognize that was you. I know Simon, so my bad, brother.
And that's what I want to say to Simon. Like, you'll never feel like I'm a person that's trying to put my opinions on anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely a person. I'm gonna state my feelings on how I feel, and and I'm a person that I respect other people's thoughts and opinions on how they feel. Um, I just try not to have a discussion with people that can't respect and listen to other people. That's just me. I'm a person that definitely I love to learn new stuff. If you know something I don't know, I definitely love to hear it. That's just me.
Boss Lady, hit the link. Her name is Boss Lady Fearless. She down in the chat.
Okay.
Hit the link.
Salute, boss lady, Fearless. Fearless, I see you.
Hold on, let me drop it again because it ain't pinned.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Mr. Himself.
So some of the same questions that that Rose was asking and things that y'all was talking about, I was just saying bring her up to speed, and her research was real deep. I mean, real deep. It was going down rabbit holes. I'm talking about rabbit holes that had my ass scared. Because crazy shit started happening. But she got some info, and I feel like, man, you ladies up here got this panel going. It'd be good to hear from another woman too. So
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Most definitely. And let me go back on mute. The TV getting loud again.
I love hearing people's opinions and their thoughts. Because we are all different, unique people. That's what makes us us. We all come from different religious backgrounds. Um, I heard them talking about Jehovah Witnesses earlier and said Jehovah Witnesses don't believe in the Bible. And it pissed me off because I grew up as Jehovah Witness, so I know they definitely read from the Bible. They definitely believe in that Bible. But I also grew up as a Baptist and was baptized as a Baptist also. So I know the two different sides of religions. That's why I be saying, people be speaking on stuff that they don't know nothing about. But people are you can definitely have your own opinion. Let's make sure that your opinion states some facts within your feelings.
we did.
Definitely.
I was thinking about that J. Edgar Hoover stuff there for a minute, and then the Martin Luther King stuff. I mean, all that stuff plays a part, man, in what's happening now, the agenda. What they, I mean, a lot of people, man, don't even know about the Jim Crow laws, man, So
true. I love Obama. Don't never get it twisted that I didn't respect Obama or love Obama. But they really be trying to act like he was the first black president and he wasn't. Like
No,
that,
he most
that
certainly
was,
was not.
but that was their agenda, how they try to make us feel.
Didn't we have that one too? Hold on. Because I think we had.
I think we
Prince
do.
was talking about that on Arsenio Hall back in the day.
hmm Yeah, they. But you see how when he got ready to get elected, oh, let's elect our first black president. Our first black president. Maybe I took it wrong. Maybe I took it as if they were saying, let's elect our first black president of our times. Okay, but he's definitely not the first black president. And I respect him and his wife. I think, especially with his wife being the first lady of the house, she did more for her community than a lot of people did. So they definitely get much respect. I got my own opinions on them, but I respect them. Okay, she said she's gonna join in a minute. Mr. Himself.
Y'all think we in the spiritual warfare right now?
There's always that going on. That's everlasting.
hmm What's crazy is I'm gonna just say this. If you believe in the Bible is foretelling itself. That's why I just keep on saying to everybody, just get ready so you ain't gotta get ready. Like, don't ever think that just because we keep on seeing these wars for years and years and years, always across the water, that it ain't gonna step over there because it's coming. This time, oh, it's coming for sure.
All right, I
But she
found it.
still coming up here.
I found it. Rose, can you hear me?
Speak to me, Rose.
We can hear you.
Yeah, I can.
All right.
I was just
Uh,
asking if she was still coming up here. I'm on mute.
all right, but I found it, y'all.
There were 9 presidents of the Union before George Washington. John Hanson was the first under the Articles of Confederation. John Hanson was born April 3, 1721 and was a black Maryland patriot during the American Revolution and first president of the new nation under the Articles of Confederation and a member of the Maryland Assembly in 1757. He became active in the resistance to British tax measures in the 1760s and was an early supporter of independence as a delegate to the Continental Congress in 1780 to 1782. Hanson signed the Articles of Confederation and played an important part in persuading New York and Virginia to give up claims to Western territory because he was elected by Congress as President of the United States and Congress assembled in 1781. It was called Congress assembled because there was 2 sets of Congress. The first Congress had met a year earlier on October 26, 1774 and the second Congress met May 10, 1775. It was under this Congress that the Articles of Confederation was proposed after undergoing many revisions. It was signed by the 13 states of the Union. John Hanson was the first president under these Articles of Confederation, not George Washington. There were 9 presidents of the Union before George Washington.
Craziness.
Yeah, that's his name. I forgot. It's John Hanson.
hmm So when I say about allowing them to use us for their agenda, right? And I say this with all due respect to President Obama, but never once did he correct them and say that he wasn't the first black president. Never once did he correct them.
Mm. And matter of fact, hold on. If y'all can see this, it says African heritage of presidents of the United States: Thomas Jefferson, Andrew Jackson, Abraham Lincoln, Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge, and Dwight D. Eisenhower. So those
Hey,
actually,
Ross.
I'm sorry.
No, I was saying hi to Ross.
Okay. So those actually were you know, black presidents.
Yes, boss lady fearless. I want to hear what you got to say, lady. Come on.
You might have to walk up to a stream yard process. If it's the first time, it's probably gonna have a sign in to YouTube account.
But Sam stuff might be on the phone with her, trying to help her through it. I know she said she was just getting home.
Okay, okay.
And
She
Simon,
said she before.
you Simon, I don't mind you having your opinion and talking up here because I definitely, this is my first time running into you Um, I definitely wouldn't mind hearing your opinion, especially from you being from a different country than we are, because I don't know exactly how blacks are treated over there where you are.
Is he even still up here?
His thing up there, like is yes, boss
Okay.
lady. Definitely a puppet. He did exactly what they wanted. His agenda to be.
They are puppets.
Mhm.
They can
Mhm.
only do well. This orange hole is trying to do more, but really they can only do what Congress allows them to do. Every
Mhm.
president is just the face. Every president is the puppets. Okay, and not
Mhm.
only that, it's not the actual president that we like. It is the character that president is portraying that we like or do not like. It's not the person themselves because they're all actors.
That
So
is
when
very
I
true.
say yes, so when I say that Obama is my favorite president, then I'm saying that he is the favorite character that was played in the White House that I like.
Mhm. Mhm. It just be crazy to me. I feel like I just, personally feel like anytime they think we're getting too strong or we are waking up, right? They'll shoot something out there to distract us, or they'll shoot something out there to get people to change their minds. I just felt like certain things Obama did. I don't know if it's because he was so called the first black president that everybody was trying to vote in. Excuse me, y'all. Was the reason why he was supposed to put certain stuff into place. So when I say that, let me first say that I have nothing against the rainbow community. I have nothing against y'all. I respect y'all. I have friends that's part of that community. But let me just say, when he made it okay for them to get married, it was almost like he signed a ticket for black men to come out and to really show themselves. Whereas a lot of black men were more in the closet before that happened. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. Um, because I see a lot changed in the community that I was in when that happened. Um,
He
and to
signed it for
me,
Big
and
Mike.
huh?
I said, I think he signed it for Big Mike.
You stupid. And the reason why, I feel like that was part of the agenda was because, and I'm not saying don't females don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying that black women aren't strong without a black man. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I personally I feel safe when I have my black man with me. Okay, I feel safe having a black man to lead me. I feel safe to have a black man take care of me and make sure that I'm good and I'm comfortable. So I felt like that was part of the agenda to take that safety net away to and to have women and men really at odds big time. So I don't know. That's just my personal opinion.
Okay, now let me just say something real quick. He made it legal federally. However, there were individual states that had already made it legal. Um, and Massachusetts in 2004 was the first state that had made it legal.
That's facts. Um, what's your opinion on what was the change y'all seen once that happened when it came to the black community?
I think, well, the respectful ones, okay, they, I guess, had more freedom to be who they are, and the disrespectful ones just made you wanted to, yeah, trick them even more. So there's that.
Rose, Mr. himself, Simon.
Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
When President Obama legalized it to marry the same sex, did you see a change far as in your community to people going from being on a download to being out and open with it?
I feel like it all started. It was a build up, and that was the final straw. And then when they just broke it open, I feel like the Brokeback Mountain movie started it out, and then all the agendas they put in the cartoons, the commercials, movies. With TV shows, when you see all these gay couples and stuff, built it up, and then he just made it official. So yeah, most definitely a lot of people, you started seeing a lot more of this and that going on down the open because they feel like they had rights at the top. You know what I'm saying? They started the clique, they got the community. You know what I'm saying? Like they legal now.
If Michelle is a man, then Barbara Bush Senior, Barbara Bush, she's a man too, and so is Melania.
Hmm. Hmm. Everybody has their own opinion about that. I have my opinion about that, and people don't like my opinion. And the first thing somebody will say is that they. So I know somebody has said that they know somebody that went to school with her, and that Michelle, that she's definitely a female. I'm just gonna say I just really feel like everything that, like Rose said, things I put in front of us, to say if it's true or false. And they'll put the truth right in front of your face and you ignore it because you want to believe in that person so much or believe it so much. I just think that a lot of things that we think are true aren't true. Um, there's certain stuff that just don't make no sense when it comes to Michelle, like the wording of her mom's will, why it states Michael instead of Michelle and states him instead of her. But that's my personal opinion.
That is a good question and weird as hell.
That is a wonderful question. However, Barbara Bush and Melania Trump are also men.
Oh, I'm not saying that they not, baby, because Barbara definitely looked like one for sure. Okay, she definitely does look like one. Uh, and the other one you said is Trump's wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's a pass along, get along. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on had her. Have y'all noticed that since the ice thing been going on and it's gotten real deep that she's kind of been MIA. Anybody notice that? Because she definitely was over in the United States on a visa.
Child, she trying not to go back under her husband's rule.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm just the type of person like when it comes to how he treats her is just ridiculous to me. Like, and I think, that's what America didn't respect. They couldn't respect that Obama treated Michelle with dignity and respect. Meanwhile, their orange man disrespected his wife any chance he got. Had no respect for her.
Michelle and Barack are the only White House couple that acted like a couple.
True. Because even when it comes to Hillary and Bill, like they still playing the same game. They still playing the same game. They're like she trying to take up for all these e-files and him being in all these pictures and all this stuff. She just has an explanation for everything. Explain that Black Sunday he got. Explain that. And then I'll listen to you about the e-files, baby. You been had stuff that you needed to explain. Because even if he stepped out of his marriage, like y'all completely ignored that boy like he didn't exist. Well, that's my personal opinion.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah, that one too. If you want to, while we waiting for her to come up, you can start playing some of them videos. Let's start with we can start with Bill Clinton, talking about, the e-files and why he was there and why we shouldn't believe what we see. I think that's like toward like kind of some of the last videos that I sent.
Okay, let me just make that bigger real quick. All right, here we go. Okay, so it says Bill Clinton shares video statement after his deposition regarding the E-man's crimes.
I just finished testifying in front of the House Oversight Committee. I did it for two reasons. First, I love my country, including our Constitution. And America was built on the idea that no person is above the law, even presidents, especially presidents, and that we should all live under the same set of rules. This kind of democracy requires every person to play their part. And I hope that by being there today, we can bring ourselves just a little further away from the brink and back to being a country where we can disagree civilly and we can search for truth and justice, and that it outweighs the partisan urge to score points and create spectacle. The second reason I was there is that the girls and women whose lives Jeffrey Epstein destroyed deserve. I just finished testifying in front of the House, not just justice, but healing. They've been waiting too long for both. Though my brief acquaintance with Epstein ended years before his crimes came to light, and though I never witnessed during our limited interactions any indication with what was truly going on, I offered the little I do know in the hopes that it would help prevent anything like this from ever happening again. I also have to say something personal. Republicans made Hillary testify yesterday, and she had nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein, nothing. She has no memory of ever even meeting him. She neither traveled with him nor visited any of his properties. So whether 10 people or 10,000 people were subpoenaed, including her, was simply not right.
Can we
So
pause
here's
this
what
real quick?
committee.
Now, let me say this. When it comes to Hillary Clinton, my personal opinion, I think that she was definitely involved. Was she in the forefront in pictures? No. Do I think she was involved? Yes. She's been trying to hide them motherfucking emails since Clinton was in office.
Bingo. That's it.
And I just want to point out how he worded that. She has no memory of being there.
Not only that, she was subpoenaed. She was supposed to have testified before him. She didn't show up.
Mm.
Why you speaking on that everybody should obey the law? When you get subpoenaed, you're supposed to show up to court. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
true.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me hold on. Let me keep playing.
First, I had no idea of the crimes Epstein was committing, no matter how many, not just justice, but healing. The photos they show of me, I have two things that at the end of the day matter far more than any interpretation of 20-year-old photos. I know what I saw, and more importantly, what I didn't see. And I know what I did, and more importantly, what I didn't do. I saw nothing and I did nothing wrong. As someone who grew up in a home with domestic violence, not only would I not have flown on his plane if I had any inkling of what he was doing, I would have turned him in myself and led the call for justice for his crimes, not the sweetheart deal that we got. But even with 2020 hindsight, I saw nothing that ever gave me real pause. We're only here today because Epstein hid it from everyone so well for so long. And by the time it came to light with his 2008 guilty plea, I had long stopped associating. The photos they show of me, I have with it. When the video of my testimony today is released, I hope it will motivate everyone to go in front of Congress to say what they know. I hope it will motivate the Justice Department to finally release all the files and to ensure that this never happens again. The survivors deserve that. When the video
So him saying about the 20-year-old pictures, sir, you were in them pictures. You can't say that all them times that you was in them pictures that you never seen anything or that you wasn't involved in anything. He's definitely, in my opinion, definitely trying to cover up. That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm. And he whatever is on his mind, it's taking a toll on him. Did you see him?
Yeah, he looks stressed out. He looked worn out. All the above. That is definitely Bill Clinton. That's years of lying and trying to cover up. They been knew these files was gonna come up. Like I said, his wife been literally trying to hide them emails. They've been trying to get her emails. It started off. All of this started off with them trying to get her emails.
Mm-hmm. Now, all right. See, Rose said that can't be Bill, but let me. Yeah, you ain't seen Jim Carrey.
Sure.
Hold on, let me see. Do I got that one? Yes, I most certainly do. Hold on.
So we're just gonna look over the fact that Jim Carrey does not look like Jim Carrey anymore. Now, Jim Carrey was on my list of people that I thought will never cross over to the bad side. But what happened to Jim Carrey? Because that face right there does not.
Cause who the fuck is that?
Not
Who
the Jim
that?
Carrey I remember or that I
Harpo,
know.
who that? Harpo, who that hoe?
No, for real though. That is, look like they used to watch our movie.
He looked like the mask in real life. Matter of fact, if y'all can see, somebody put the. Let me scroll so y'all can see. Listen, he looked like the mask
Out of
in real
control.
life. What is this? Who is this? They done Gucci Mane Jim Carrey.
Look like Jim Carrey's face.
My favorite funny face is the one I'm wearing right now.
I really need to ask, who is that right there? Now, we all know that Jim Carrey has always been on the good side of things. Hollywood blackballed Jim Carrey because he spoke out against the elites. So in my book, Jim Carrey will always be one of them ones. But that face right there is not the same face that we seen on Jim Carrey. This is the same Jim Carrey that was putting people on game about the Illuminati before people started talking about the Illuminati. I have been watching Jim Carrey since the 90s in living color. I'm not trying to shit on Jim Carrey right now, but I need you to tell me if that looks like Jim Carrey. I need you to think about all of the celebrities that look different, act different. I need you to think about the fact that Jim Carrey's face was one of the things that played a big part in boosting his brand and getting him to where he was at. Facial expressions. His face doesn't look like it can make facial expressions. Again, it's just me. I'm out. So we're just gonna look over the fact that Jim Carrey.
One thing you can't fake with these masks people be putting on is your eyes. Them ain't his eyes, in my opinion.
You know what's crazy, Rose? Because I had just was reading something that he was saying how he gets himself ready in the morning, how he gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning before the sun rises, and how he, handles his morning and meditates and get through his day and all this stuff. I don't know. I just look at that picture and I just feel like they don't replace that man. Because the man that I was reading on and how he was talking against the elite and all this other stuff like that, I just don't think that's him.
Right.
Now, I want to bring up something else. There's a man. I want to cover part of it here. However, going into depth about what he was locked up for, I want Miss Parker to cover that part. So, hold on. Let me just real quick go. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So there was I saw this. Hold on. Do I need to make it bigger? I do. All right, so I saw this. It says D Rose survivor Ramel Broom survived 18 lethal injection attempts as executors were unable to find a suitable vein. He later expired in prison from the C word. Now, first of all, I wanted to look it up to see if the story was true or not. Okay. And it says, yes, the core story in the post is accurate. What the post gets right. Ramel Broom was a D-row inmate in Ohio whose 2009 execution by lethal injection was called off after about 2 hours because the team could not establish IV access. Reports describe that he was stuck with needles around 18 times in his arms and legs during the failed attempt, making it one of the most notable botched executions in the U.S. After the failed execution, he remained on D-row for years while he legally challenged a second attempt in Ohio, and Ohio courts ruled a second execution would be allowed. Broom expired at the age of 64 in December 2020 while still in prison, with officials listing suspected probable C word as cause of death for complications. His case is widely cited in discussions about problems with lethal injection and broader D penalty debates in the United States. Small nuance. Official wording is that he expired from suspected probable C word complications pending formal documentation, but multiple reputable sources summarize his expiration from C word complications. So the summary of who he was, what happened in 2009, and he ultimately passed. The post is essentially true. Then I wanted to know what he was convicted of. Okay, and this is why I want to give it to Ms. Parker, because I can glance over the kid stuff, but I cannot go into detail. That really makes me want to just reach out and touch somebody in a violent way. Anyway, so Ramel Broom was convicted of abducting and R-wording and offing 14-year-old Trina Middleton in East Cleveland, Ohio in 1984. So that right there is why I will hand the rest of this story over to Miss Parker.
Crazy. Craziness.
I can't.
What you think about that, Rose? Hey, Mama T.
Hey, Mama T.
My bad. I got distracted. These two female lovers was out here in the parking lot arguing. She's wild though. She's wild.
We have a few things. Okay.
I say if you want to, you can show some videos what's going on over there in Mexico, and then I think I sent you a video of what's going on in Dubai, and I actually even got videos of when Iran first started bombing over there. With they actually got it on video of the first time it happening.
I think I got it. Yeah, I put it in this one. All right. Is it China has a no? That's not it. Organized.
So while she looking for that, has Iran retaliated yet on Israel at all? That y'all know?
I'm not positively sure, so I don't want to speak on it, and don't know facts. I can't say yeah or nay, but I'll definitely find out though.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so our landlord, Iran launched the first CG missile in this war. So let me make this bigger real quick so y'all can see it.
Hey Ish,
So that right there was the first missile in the war.
Why it look like it was just sitting in the air?
I have no idea, but I thought it looked kind of strange as well. Plus, if you look at it, it kind of looks like a sperm.
Yeah, indeed,
you
it
know
does.
what?
It does.
I can't stand y'all too.
What's up, Ish? What's up, T-Top?
It is. We can't take them anywhere.
What's up, Ish?
Love me.
What's up, Bubba T? Y'all know I ain't right. All right, so Iranian missiles and drones attacked Dubai and Gulf capitals. Dubai airports shut down as explosions echo across UAE.
Oh, so I did hear that right. They attacked little old Dubai. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Do they even have an army and military out there?
I'm not sure.
It look like somebody threw that off the roof.
Every time I think of Dubai, I just think about there's some freaks out there. That's the only thing I think about.
Some freaks.
Yes, they is absolutely insane.
The shit that goes on in Dubai, and I literally mean the shit that goes on in Dubai.
Exactly.
What kind of shit be going on in Dubai? Cause I don't know nothing about that. I thought people just go out there and see the nice beach and water.
We've been bombed. We've been bombed. Bombed in the street. In the street.
Oh my God!
Do the boom. Do the boom.
Sí, sí, va. ¿Malbur? Sí, ahí pegó. Uy, chico, ahora sí se puso. ¿Qué pegó? Le tiraron. No. ¿A qué le pegó? Bueno, muchachos. ¿A qué le pegó? A algún calibre. Me estás jodiendo, boludo. Mirá la grúa, boludo. ¿Se mueve la grúa? No. ¿La grúa que está en el edificio? No veo nada yo. ¿A dónde está el avioncito, boludo? Ahí está, ahí se vio. Ahí se vio. Mirá el humo. ¿A dónde? Mirá, dale, pará, dale. Boludo. Dale. Qué locura, amigo. No, más. ميه راعي صواريخ ميه My God.
Hímale.
It's sad.
That's wild, man. Since a kid, though, I used to always wonder if we see something like that coming out the sky over here. I ain't understand how the wars went. Like, I ain't know they took place overseas, you know, as far as the 90s went.
This is Iran becomes the first country to strike Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, Jordan, Bahrain, and Qatar in a single day.
So was that they retaliation hits when they bombed Dubai and shit?
I don't know. I do not know.
Pretty much do like World War III going on right now. We so distracted with social media, internet, and work, school.
Yeah, the war started. It already started. It's on the popping right now.
One thing about it, when they hit over here, that's niggas' excuse not to go to work. I swear to God, you ain't going to work.
So what do y'all feel about that thing that everybody is talking about with the that's supposed to happen in August, where it's supposed to take away the gravity? Yeah.
They finna take gravity from us.
Yeah, for a couple seconds.
For what?
Experimenting.
Fucking with shit.
Thank you, Lovey, for the cheers.
Something that's supposed to happen when?
August.
Now I need more info on that, because if I just start floating at the wrong time, or I'm on the freeway or by a body of water or something, it might be an issue.
I said I ain't coming outside. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm about to get underneath something. Let's nail
Y'all
down.
niggas gonna be trying to. Niggas gonna be trying to tie their car down to a pole or something. That's crazy.
That is crazy. All right, so
how do you take gravity away?
I have no idea, but this is the last one.
No mames. ¿Están bien? Gente corriendo.
All right, and let me give y'all some context on this one. It says, breaking, U.S. State Department issues shelter-in-place order for Americans in Mexico. The U.S. Embassy has issued an urgent security alert for U.S. citizens in multiple Mexican states due to ongoing security operations, road blockages, and criminal activity. It tells you the affected areas, and it says the current situation is some flights canceled in Guadalajara, Puerto Vallarta. All taxis and rideshare suspended in Puerto Vallarta. Road blockages throughout affected regions. U.S. consulate staff ordered to shelter in place. If you're in Mexico, shelter in place, stay in your hotel/residence Avoid all non-essential travel. Stay away from law enforcement activity. Monitor local news for updates. Keep family informed of your location, emergency contacts from Mexico. And it gives some phone numbers. It says stay safe. Share this with anyone you know traveling in Mexico right now.
I don't know if you can see that, but I can see the flames underneath that black smoke. Major flames there, huge plumes everywhere. Another big one over there. Another one directly behind this resort we're staying at. Pretty much surrounded by this right now. Really intense scene happening here in Puerto Vallarta. Hopefully we're able to get out tomorrow, but the airports are shut down as it is right now. And as I understand it, military may be getting involved soon. Power may be cut very soon. So pray for us, guys. The situation's intense.
Now, I would like to point out how can I say this? How unmelanated. Yes, how unmelanated people don't take shit seriously. Yeah. They are just doing their regular vacation like nothing's wrong.
So pray for us, guys.
Yeah. That is crazy.
That's the part that made me wonder if this you know what they call them, or one of them fake videos, or.
Usaron Costco.
Vente más. Corre, 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 corre.
no.
This is breaking news. U.S. State Department warning Americans in Mexico shelter in place immediately. Shelter in place immediately. Cartel retaliation expected. Avoid travel. Update for U.S. citizens abroad. Security alert. Mexico.
Well, ladies, you know, pretty much scared the shit out of me. I don't know what to do now. Shout out to the chat.
Man,
Okay.
as you know how much how real everything is. Why people that's arguing about them stuff and worried about the wrong shit instead of the important shit.
Hey, shout out to them. Cheers. Thank you, Coolin. Let me see. She said,
Whatever
love
that
me,
is.
Papa. You,
Thank you,
Coolin.
love.
And she said, love me some pretty trucker too.
That's lovey, ain't it?
Nope, that's Coolin. Oh, that is
I don't think that's
Lord
cool.
Jesus, that's
That's
lovely.
lovey.
Now you too, lovey.
What's up, Lovey Snoop?
Well, listen. They names, like you know, they names. They
Yeah,
they're
they
very
close
similar.
together.
Very
Mhm.
similar.
Yeah, we got a hood nigga night for real. Let's go.
All right, so
Ladies,
yeah. I see on YouTube that you are, yeah, but y'all's names are very similar, and yeah, I'm on the laptop. The desktop monitor is huge, okay, because I can see. But I'm on the laptop right now. All right, so what we have here is Miss Jasmine Crockett. She says, and this is from her page, so you know it's been verified or whatever. She says self-proclaimed president of peace is once again starting illegal wars without congressional authorization. This is not what the American people asked for. Time and time again, the Orange Hole has proven that he is not interested in or capable of putting America first. Our soldiers will have to put their lives on the line to defend his reckless decisions. Congress must pass a war powers resolution to rein in his dangerous overreach before more damage is done.
at first I thought she really said orange hoe. I had to look at it.
No, the Orange Hoe is what I call him.
For sure. Yeah, man, it's crazy. That's wild. I mean, I don't take none of this shit seriously as far as what people be speaking against it and all. It's like I feel like if they up there on that level as far as being in Congress, being a politician, being on that level, man, they all in cahoots as far as I'm concerned. They speaking out on it, against it or whatever is one thing, but it ain't doing nothing. And it's been so many decades that we've seen that. Like, it don't matter if you're speaking out against something, and you ain't got no power to move nothing, ain't nothing gonna get done. I feel like we've been doing personally. What can we do?
Exactly. Now here, we have China has a message for America following the Orange Hole's recent violation of international law. Now, there are a few caveats with this, and I will tell you what those are when it is finished playing. Hold on, is it still the? Yeah, it is.
If you want to have war, you will get war. If you want to destroy China, you will be destroyed. If you want to impose nuclear war on China, you will be wiped out by nuclear war. This is very serious. China's policy is very clear. China will not fire the first shot, but China will not allow you to fire the second shot. If you have not watched the Victory Day parade in Beijing on September the 3rd, one of the weapons China demonstrated is a missile with all the warheads. We call it 61 because it can contain 60 nuclear warheads plus one hydrogen bomb. Now, in the world of today, let me tell you, which country has hydrogen bomb? China is the only country with hydrogen bomb. And that ICBM can cover every corner of the world in less than 20 minutes and destroy any target in any corner of the world without any possibility of being intercepted. I hope Washington has learned the lesson.
Excuse me, Mr. President of China. I'm just here to say that on the behalf of Americans, I don't know what that nigga got going, but it ain't us. Okay, so if you want to do something, you know what I'm saying, do it to him, not me. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'm just gonna ask, can I move to China, me and my family? Cause the way you talking, man, I need my passport. I don't know what to do. Look. For real, bro. 20 minutes. See, Donald Trump, you came over here and started messing with these people. Now they want to blow the whole America up. Well, why me? Why me? You see my little baby? You see her? She need me. I'm coming, baby. I'm asking China to let us move over there. Okay? Can we please move to China? Or Mr. Trump, can you just stop it? Cause I don't want to get blown up, man. Oh, my kid's a little man. I got stuff to live for. I just turned 33. I at least want to be 34. Look, I got my first gray hair all today. That sounds that I could possibly be really old one day. But if you don't stop Trump, that won't happen. Come on, Mr. China President, man, please. I'm begging you.
If you want to have war, you will.
Okay, so I looked up that video as well. It says China's message in this clip comes from Victor Gayo, a well-known Chinese policy commentator and vice president for the Center of China and Globalization, speaking at a public forum in 2025 about nuclear difference between major powers. In the speech, Gayo said that China will not fire the first shot, but China will not allow you to fire the second shot, describing how any attempt to destroy China with nuclear weapons would trigger a devastating Chinese nuclear response. He framed this as part of a mutually assured destruction reality between nuclear-armed countries, warning that a full-scale war between China and the United States would be catastrophic for both sides. Gayo is not China's top leader or defense minister, but a prominent analyst whose remarks signal a hard-line deterrence posture rather than official declaration that war is imminent. His core message was that because nuclear conflict would ensure the destruction of all sides involved, both China and the United States, must avoid war and seek ways to prevent such a confrontation.
So basically, we just wipe each other out, and everybody else will have the whole world.
What he's
That's
trying to
nigga shit.
basically what he's trying to do is prevent that. Basically,
Yeah, I get it. I get let them know at the same time. Like, you ain't gonna punk us, you ain't gonna hold us. We gonna both go out there. We can all go type shit.
But then that goes to my question that I asked earlier: how strong do you really think America is with one ally?
Yeah, I think we on the low side of it.
mm-hmm. All right, now this other one says it's about to go down.
Good afternoon. Today, an indictment was unsealed, charging Donald J. Trump with felony violations of our national security laws, as well as participating in a conspiracy to obstruct justice. This indictment was voted by a grand jury of citizens in the Southern District of Florida, and I invite everyone to read it in full to understand the scope and the gravity of the crimes charged. The men and women of the United States intelligence community and our armed forces dedicate their lives to protecting our nation and its people. Our laws that protect national defense information are critical for the safety and security of the United States, and they must be enforced.
Special Counsel Jack Smith is telling Republicans, game on. In a letter just released from his attorneys to Congressman Jim Jordan and Senator Chuck Grassley, the chairs of the House and Senate Judiciary Committee, Jack Smith is offering to testify, but he wants to do so in a public hearing about the investigations he conducted.
So imagine for a second, you're Donald Trump. You've always believed you were above it all, like being president somehow meant you could escape any consequences forever. You thought these investigations would just quietly vanish and that you could buy enough time to dodge them. But then Jack Smith drops a bombshell in his final report. It paints a stark picture of a wide-ranging criminal conspiracy and clearly shows that you knowingly broke federal laws. The evidence, backed by witness statements and documents, is strong enough for an immediate indictment. Smith doesn't hold back in his findings. He indicates that grand juries were poised to indict you, firmly believing that the evidence against you is overwhelming and that conviction would be a likely outcome, even after your presidency. And when Smith publicly states that your arrest is imminent once you're no longer in office, it really drives the point home. You're facing federal charges, a trial, testimony from witnesses, and all the evidence laid out for a jury to decide your fate. Based on what Smith has gathered, conviction looks more probable than just possible. The reality is staring down at you. You're likely heading towards arrest, trial, and possibly even prison. Before diving deeper into this, I want to take a moment to acknowledge something important. So let's dive into something that's really shaking things up.
Given the many mischaracterizations of Mr. Smith's investigation into President Trump's alleged mishandling of classified documents and his role in attempting to overturn the results of the 2020 election, Mr. Smith respectfully requests the opportunity to testify in open hearings before the House and Senate Judiciary Committee.
Good afternoon.
Okay, now with this video, I'm sorry.
Can I say something real quick? They said that he volunteered. Not once did he.
Is that my computer or did your mic go up? Y'all, was that my computer or did her mic go up? Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear a bitch? Hello? Is anybody out there? Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, somebody. Oh, all right, y'all can hear me. All right, so with this video, social media users are reacting to a resurfaced clip originally from around 2023 to 2024. It has been reposted as still relevant. While new files are being released, according to the creator of the reel, the Instagram caption hints at possible legal trouble for the Orange Hoe. Using hashtags as the Orange Hoe arrest indicated career criminal and prison, but does not report any new confirmed charges or arrests. In the comments, many viewers expressed deep skepticism, saying they will only believe consequences when they actually see the Orange Hoe taken into custody, and citizens and criticize the justice system for allowing him to remain in office despite multiple felony counts. The creator also stresses that the clip is not AI generated and urges skeptics to check C-SPAN. Nothing in that statement was posted again. Nothing in that segment was posted again. There is a reminder. While the comment section remains sharply divided between those demanding accountability and those who doubt anything will ultimately happen. In my personal opinion, I think this is why he is creating this war. I think this is why he wants a third term so that he does not have to face that prison time. But that's just my opinion. Sis, you there? Sis, you there? Can you hear me? Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
5.
Hello? Can you hear me? I can hear you. Hello? Hold on. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear nothing else. 5.
Oh shit. I can hear. Oh, I guess she can't hear me. I guess she can't hear me. Shit. And I don't know how to fix people's sound when they can't hear. Damn. And she just refreshed, so that obviously
It's not gonna work. StreamYard is tripping, y'all. StreamYard is most definitely. Why am I on solo? StreamYard is most definitely tripping. I have no idea why. StreamYard is tripping. But let me play a song right quick, and I will try to see if I can get her on Instagram.
Yeah, the nigga Booby Black say it's a dangerous thing to bring fake niggas from the play with you, obviously, around real niggas. Yeah, I'ma need you pussy ass niggas stay way the fuck away from me. Like I obviously ain't, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not. Ain't finna play with you, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not. Ain't finna play with you, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not. Ain't finna play with you, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not, obviously not. Ain't finna play where you little niggas been at. I been stacking up bodies since I caught a body. Started, I finished. Touching that nigga, you see me around me. You know I'm spinning. You know what I got some numbers that's gon' bless your hustle. I'm low on the ticket. Hey, I got a habit of blessing my niggas to go at my niggas. We got a habit of burning up Zaza. Throwing these bitch ass niggas the goulash. We don't be listening to none of that who. I don't care what you done. We don't care who you are. At one of them niggas who played. At one of them hoes that was that we was waiting to trade. They say them niggas went crazy. They say them niggas got what they were looking for. Hey, I don't like crickets. I like it loud. Say with your tricks if you really a hound. I'm rubbing the bitch and I'm sipping on brown. I get you hit for a couple of pounds. I don't trust no bitch that a lot of me. I trust a bitch that a brain home. I got this Drake in this carpet. Hope they play crazy. Ain't finna play with you. Obviously not. Yes. Obviously not. Yes. Obviously not. Obviously not. Yes. Obviously not. Ain't finna play with you. Obviously not. Yes. Obviously not. Yes. Obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously not. Ain't finna play with you. Obviously not. Yes. Obviously not. Yes. Obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously not. Ain't finna play with you. Obviously not. Yes. Obviously not. Yes. Obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously not. Ain't finna play with you. Come on, nigga, keep up. I'm just the leader, the speaker, the teacher. Plus with and tears, I be making shit real. Ain't nothing sweet, I can make it believe it. Look like I'm obviously getting some paper. I love them haters to see when they see it. I know them BVs be all in their face. I be looking like water, they shit looking cheaper. Bitch, I'm obviously not afraid. Look like your bitch wanna get a upgrade. Big like a hitter with a grenade. That top so fire gave a good grade. I let them keep it cause she couldn't breathe. I know they watching, they way too amazed. I won't tell them nothing, they might get me raided. I know they snow, yeah, my mama raised me around them geekers. I'm just a creature, hot as a jungle, I'm hot as a fever. I don't worry about niggas, I'm trying to get me up. I never ever spend my reel. If I could, I'd have hit it with some ether. I don't like niggas, they don't never wanna see you. Have a little something they really wanna be. I don't really know none of you niggas anyway. Ain't finna play with you, obviously not. Yes, obviously not. Yes, obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously not. Ain't finna play with you, obviously not. Yes, obviously not. Yes, obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously not. Ain't finna play with you, obviously not. Yes, obviously not. Yes, obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously not. Ain't finna play with you, obviously not. Yes, obviously not. Yes, obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously not. Ain't finna play with you.
Keep my name out your fucking mouth.
Yeah. Ain't no nigga running nothing on this end, nigga. Your problems ain't my problems. My problems ain't never been your problem. I'm on my shit, yeah, that hard. But that rolling, yeah, that hard. Big black phone, yeah, that hard. Ride flow, yeah, that hard. Yeah, that hard. Fuck with the real ones, yeah, that hard. Chasing the millions, yeah, that hard. Bitch, I kill, yeah, that hard. What you got? I got good dope, yeah, that hard. I got gold ropes, yeah, that hard. B12 motor, look out for my nigga. Yeah, that hard. Fuck with the killer, yeah, that hard. Came up with the dealer, yeah, that hard. Bitch, I kill, yeah, that hard. I just went bought a new Drake. Get my little brother 380. Hey, little nigga gon' go crazy. You gon' think he Haitian. Hey, diamonds around my neck. Nigga gon' think I'm famous. Hey, me without my strap, I might well be naked. Yeah, niggas act like they like me. Yeah, I know they nigga don't like me. I don't even care about fighting. I rather get a strike. Yeah, I rather kill on sight. Too many bitch ass niggas. These niggas gon' play what they like. Yeah, pull that Drake out, clutch it like a candlelight. I'm in and out of control. I'm on a medical road. Hey, I punch you in the nose, violate parole. Hey, drop you like a motherfucking domino. Come get your neck broke, throw you in pause and that's hard. I be blowing chicks, I got a foot on their neck. That's hard. She swallow that dick like a turtleneck. Yeah, hey, young nigga look at me, they like OG on. That's hard. I'm good from the shoulder, surgical with the pole. I'm on my shit. Yeah, that hard. With that rolling. Yeah, that hard. Big black phone. Yeah, that hard. Ride for yeah, that hard. Yeah, that hard. Fuck with the real ones. Yeah, that hard. Chasing these millions. Yeah, that hard. Bitch, I kill you. Yeah, that hard. Hey, what you got? I got good dope. Yeah, that hard. Gold ropes. Yeah, that hard.
Okay. Listen, StreamYard is StreamYarding. Okay. I have two more stories that I can do. All right. And then we are going to release y'all back into the wild. All right. So, we have a man who at first appearance, okay, it seems as though he was arrested just for collecting rainwater. However, when you dig a little bit deeper, you find out that it was a little bit more than that.
An Oregon man was convicted and sent to jail for collecting and using rainwater on his own property, sued by the state for theft. Rancher Gary Harrington built 3 large reservoirs on his own land to collect rainwater and snow melt. He claimed the water was primarily for fire protection reserves and for providing water to wildlife. But the state called it theft and prosecuted Gary. A municipal code stipulates that all water within city limits, including precipitation, is part of the public water supply. The city requested the court order the removal of his collection system and impose a fine. Despite Harrington's repeated appeals, arguing, "The water fell on my land. I'm not selling it. I'm simply using it on my own property." The court ultimately rejected his claims. Harrington was found guilty on multiple charges, including unlawful appropriation of state water resources. He was sentenced to 30 days in jail and fined over $1,500. The incident sparked intense backlash. Residents said it was simply tyranny. If a person cannot own the rain that falls on their own land, what do they actually own?
Shit like that. Shit like that. That made absolutely no.
An Oregon man was convicted and sent to.
Okay, so collecting rainwater in itself is not illegal. Okay. However, here's what happened. A viral social media post is sparking outrage with the claim that it is now illegal to keep rainwater after an Oregon man was sent to jail for supposedly collecting the rain that fell on his own property. But the full story behind the headlines is very different. In 2012, Oregon landowner Gary Harrington was convicted not for using a simple rain barrel, but for building 3 large earthen dams on his rural property that created reservoirs holding roughly 13 million gallons of water, intercepting natural channels that feed into Big Booty Creek, a key source for the city of Medford's public water supply. State officials said those reservoirs required water right permits and that Harrington's permits had been revoked years earlier, leading to misdemeanor convictions, a 30-day jail sentence, fines of about $1,500, and $1,500, and a court order to drain the reservoirs and breach the dams. Water law in the United States is set by individual states, and most states, including Oregon, still allow ordinary people to collect rainwater on a small scale from their roofs in barrels or cisterns without going to jail. Though some places require
permits or set limits on how much can be stored. So while the Post suggests the government has made everyday rainwater collection illegal, legal experts say the real issue in this case was large unpermitted dams that diverted public waterways, not a ban on everyday citizens catching a little rain. So there's that story. And I forgot to make that big for y'all while I was playing it. I do apologize, okay? So the outrage for that story would have been warranted if he was actually just, you know what I mean, collecting a little bit of rainwater. However, he was doing some fuck shit. And that is why he got arrested and fined and charged, okay? Now this last one, a woman is convicted. She basically had a horde of rats in her house. Hold on.
From spilling out of the kitchen cabinet to overrunning every inch of the floor, pet rats.
Hi, little stinker.
Hundreds of them running amok inside this Rocky Point home.
It's a disaster inside. It's very hard to breathe.
Frankie Floridia and other volunteers with Strong Island Animal Rescue have been capturing as many rats as they can to send to a vet to get proper care and checked out.
A lot of them are injured. A lot of them have huge wounds. Their eyes are coming out. They have big abscesses. We have a few that are going septic.
Kristen Stevens is a volunteer and a veterinarian tech assisting inside the now condemned home on Whitewood Drive.
We've got about 150 contained.
There's maybe another 100 to 200 in the walls.
The 48-year-old female homeowner was arrested and charged with neglect because her 3-year-old grandson was in the home. A team of 5 to 10 volunteers found rat poison in the basement.
We have seen a couple that have had blood coming from their nose, that kind of thing, which is what happens when you poison rats.
Stevens says all of the rats are being treated for mites. She says this could have been avoided by separating the males from females because rats reproduce quickly.
I took about 38 last week, and every single female is pregnant. Every single one.
It's a very sad situation, but we're doing the best we can with what we have.
I spoke with neighbors who say they didn't see or smell anything, so it was really contained to this home. While volunteers are now asking for the public's help with foster care and also monetary donations for health care for the rodents. From spilling out of the kitchen cabinet.
Okay, so there you have that one, okay? Now, what it says, and I'm so sorry I forgot to make it big for y'all again, but then again, there are a bunch of rats running around, so maybe some of y'all didn't want to see that anyway. But what the extra part I have on this is authorities in Rocky Point, Long Island, say what began as a handful of pet rats inside a modest home spiraled into one of the most disturbing hoarding and neglect cases in the region has seen in years, ending with the arrest of 48-year-old homeowner Lori Curley and the condemnation of her house. Police were first drawn to the residence on December 18th during a welfare-type visit, where body camera footage later described in court documents shows a 3-year-old child in only a diaper walking and sitting on floors soaked in rat urine and covered in feces as domesticated white rats scurried freely across the rooms. Health and animal officials soon followed, uncovering hundreds of pet rats. Now listen, when you got hundreds of rats, baby, that is an infestation. That is not your pets, okay? I need people to realize that shit. Some sources estimating 300, others more than 450, and in some accounts approaching 1,000, living not just in cages, but in walls, furniture, and debris, amid the overpowering stench and waste and decay that ultimately led the town to condemn the home.
Researchers describe the animals as domesticated pet rats, many suffering from mites, injuries, tumors, and infections, and say the catastrophe likely began when Curley kept a small number of rats as pets and allowed them to breed unchecked until the population exploded wildly out of control. Prosecutors have now charged her with 1 count of torture or injure / not feed animals, 2 counts of neglect of an impounded animal, 1 count of endangering the welfare of a child, because if you remember, her 3-year-old grandson lived there as well. Each a Class A misdemeanor under New York state law. Under New York law, alleging not only severe animal neglect, but also that her young grandson lived for weeks in those same conditions. On paper, each class, a misdemeanor carries up to a year in county jail, fines roughly $1,000, and potential probation stacked consecutively. A worst case scenario could reach several years of local jail time, though legal experts note that nonviolent first-time offenders more commonly receive a mix of limited or no jail probation fines, counseling, and restrictions on future animal ownership rather than the maximum allowed by the state. By statute. Curley has pleaded not guilty, and as rescue groups continued the grim work of catching, treating, and rehoming hundreds of surviving rats from the condemned property, she is due in Suffolk County First District Court on March 3rd, 2026, where the next chapter of this unsettling case and her potential punishment will begin to take shape. That is the end of that story, and that will conclude our show for today, for this evening. Because like I said, baby, StreamYard is StreamYarding. And we not finna put up with this. Okay, StreamYard is StreamYard. Simon, what the hell are you still doing up here? You go away. Anyway. StreamYard is StreamYarding. Thank you, Flip, for them chairs. Thank you so much. Listen, thank you to everybody who was here. Thank you to everybody who chilled with us, participated in the chat, hit the panel. Thank you to everybody who sent any type of love, whether it be a cheer, Cash App, however you did it. If you were just here and you sent us well wishes, baby, we love that too. Okay. Now listen. Whether you are here in the live or in the replay, you are here, baby, and that is what matters. Now, we are finna to release you into the wild, baby. I need y'all to get your bulletproof vests, because y'all know how these YouTube streets are, okay? So, yeah, we'll see you next time. Good night.
Thanks for rocking out with your girls, you know what I'm saying?
It's been real, baby, but we got to go.
If you get blocked or timed out, it's just business, nothing personal.
Now see, if you had got you some act right, that wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Bye, we out.
Y'all come back now. You hear?